Okay, Virgo, here's how to make the most of your villain era. And this is for Virgo's sun, moon, or rising. Okay, first of all, maybe sometimes you have trouble working as part of a team. You did get the Three of Pentacles and it is sideways. So I'm a Virgo, you guys know that, and I know that this can sometimes be an issue. But here's the key, right? Like if you're in your villain era and you're ready to embrace it, do not work with people who do not care as much as you do. Like that's the first thing, because you are super passionate about doing things correctly and making sure things are done well. And so the reason you sometimes get tripped up with other people is because they don't care as much as you do. They don't care about the outcome as much as you do, and they don't care about the details as much as you do. So as much as you can control who you work with, like let's say you wanted to start a social media thing or a business or blah, 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 blah. Or let's say that at work you have some influence over who's like on your project team, like make sure that they actually care as much as you do. And if they don't, distance yourself from them. Okay, so again, try and control this. And if you don't have full control over it, then do not over invest in people who don't care as much as you do. That is number one on the villain era list for Virgo, okay? And you also got the Eight of Cups. So I'm just gonna say move on from situations that don't serve you. Yes, move on from situations that do not serve you, because you're sitting here and you're a Virgo and you're like, I know what's best, and honestly, you are right 99% of the time, okay? So stop trying to force other people to be like as good at something as you are. It's not going to happen. So if you are working with a bunch of people who, again, don't care, or they're just never going to put the effort in, like you can't change them. So just move on. That's the villain move. Pick who you're around and move on if you're surrounded by the wrong people, okay? That is what you need to be doing. You also, Page of Swords, honey, you know if somebody's telling the truth or not. You know, you are a Virgo. You have receipts, like you watch people, like you can see 2 + 2 + 2 + 2. You know what I mean? You're like, that's not 87. So you know when your coworkers are like, gassing people up, inflating themselves, inflating their own results, you know the truth, okay? So don't put up with other people's bull crap anymore. And if you're surrounded by liars, I'm just gonna say it again, just move on from the situation. But at the same time, truth-telling Virgo, that is where sometimes you do get some friction when you're working with like your peers. Like let's say you're supposed to team up with like your peers at work, other leaders at work, and you're just like, okay, here I am, like working my butt off, paying attention to the details and telling the truth, and they're out here lying and getting rewarded for it, okay? So yeah, no, you're not putting up with that anymore. Like you have options. You can move on, you can scale back the work you're doing, or you can just call them the F out and be like, oh my goodness, I did not realize you were doing so well. Can I see how you're doing that? Can I see those results? I am so curious, right? Like ask them for the receipts. So yes, that is the Virgo power move right now. You got 2 threes, by the way. You got 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. So I'm going to say 3s are a big deal for you right now, Virgo. So look out for your 3s and look out for your 8s. I want to say that before I forget, because you also had 2 8s come in. You had the 8 of Pentacles. So Spirit's saying like other people are sometimes like, why are you working so hard? Why do you care so much? Yes, you are supposed to care so much. You are supposed to master something. I keep hearing this quote over and over again. It takes 10,000 hours to be like the best at something, to master a skill. And then Mr. Beast says it's way more than that, but I'm getting the put the hours in, put the work in. Other people may be giving you a hard time. They're not going where you're going, honey. They're not going where you're going. But I'm also going to add, put this work in for you. Don't do it for other people. Don't sell yourself too short. Don't work yourself to the bone for somebody else's business. Like you may be mastering this skill so that you can go start your own business, because it's really hard when you're a Virgo and you truly do know what's best and you have to work for people who don't. Like that is the biggest pain in the butt. In villain Virgo era, that's not what you're doing anymore. You're not putting in the hours for them. You're doing it for you so that you can go start your own business and be the best at it, because that is what you're meant to do as a Virgo, okay? That is what Virgo is supposed to be up to. Okay, you also got the 3 of Wands. So you are supposed to be like expanding, you may supposed to be traveling, but this is kind of like also giving like assemble your own dream team. So I know we talked about the 3 of Pentacles where I'm saying sometimes like working with people causes friction because they're not on the same page as you do. Well, the 3 of Wands is telling you you can achieve something on your own. Let's say you did end up starting your own business, for example. You need to very carefully pick who's on your team, because teamwork is important and it matters. But get yourself in a situation where you're the one choosing. So you see, you got these 2 3s, you got 2 8s. These are big thematic numbers for you. So Virgo, Enjoy your villain era. Stop feeling like the victim of or the underdog of your own perfection and your own truth telling. Now is the time to make those things work for you. The fact that you're detail oriented, the fact that you always keep receipts, the fact that you always know when other people are lying, make it work for you. Okay, Virgo, I love you. If you want to book a private reading through my website, remember I never DM first, and I hope you're going to have an awesome weekend and enjoy your villain era.